Well, I didn't know the area. Didn't know where we were. We didn't know what were best areas. And everyone you talked to in the bank or anyone you happened to talk to, wherever they were living, that was the best area. But Dob came up with this idea, which was probably a good one. He wanted to be on the railway line so that he could leave the car at home and catch the train into town. So that bit worked. So we were being shown down Brighton Way, which was more expensive area. But we gradually sort of came up the line a bit and we finished up at, well, it was Edwardstown, but the train station had a nicer name than that.
Didn't realise it was an industrial precinct.
No.
And when you bought the house and you found out afterwards, what did you find out and what did it mean?
Well, it meant there was a junk used car yard. We're at the end of the street. But town planning had been in Hobart for years, so we just presumed it was in Adelaide. But no, it did come in whilst we were there. So this was just a little avenue that they'd popped in, all new houses, but all around us were old houses and factories, and at the top of the street was the junkyard.
How did the problems manifest in that area with the industrial nature of the surroundings?
Oh, well, we had the rubber mills and they used to emit terrible smells. And
I guess that'd be illegal today to have residential area anywhere near that.
That even stopped whilst we were there. We hadn't been there very long and I was pregnant with Matthew, and when I'm pregnant, smells
really set you off.
Yes, I was really sick. I haven't got a real good sense of don't smell that well.
Lucky you, that's all I can say.
Perhaps it was lucky. With my nose bleeding, I think, most of the time I have a blocked nose, so I think that's why I don't smell so well. And because it's blocked, I breathe through my mouth. And I sort of do that nearly all the time, so I don't use my nose.
So luckily you weren't aware of that astringent odour as much as most people would have been.
No. So, but you could smell it, so as the rubber works.
Probably not good for your lungs and your health, though. Just because you couldn't smell it doesn't mean it's not bad.
So all South Road, it was a busy South Road, that had it's quite an industrial area about it. Matthew always had coughs and taking him out into the cold and then into hot shops.
Were you able to put two and two together and think that the rubber factory may have been exacerbating his condition?
No, never did. Oh, no.